Have you ever wondered how long you'll live once you hit your 70s? Will your body and mind stay sharp and healthy like they did when you were younger? Or will you be able to maintain your energy and live happily during your later years? Today, we're going to explore 7 signs that predict how long you'll live after 70. These may seem like simple factors, but they have a profound impact on your health and lifespan. What's even more interesting is that all of these signs are backed by scientific research, and you can start applying them right now to enhance your quality of life. So, how can you live a long and healthy life? Let's dive into the essential elements for a long and fulfilling life in this video. Don't miss out, because it's the small habits you adopt every day that can determine how many years you live with health and happiness. Sign 1. Strong physical health. Physical health is the foundational factor that cannot be ignored when predicting your lifespan, especially when you reach 70 or older. A healthy body not only helps you maintain independence but also provides the foundation for a strong mind and emotions. When your body is strong, you'll have the energy to deal with life's challenges and fully enjoy your later years. Science has proven that physical health is directly linked to lifespan. A long-term study from Harvard University, which tracked more than 70,000 women over 20 years, found that those who engaged in more physical activity lived 3 to 5 years longer than those who were less active. The main reason is that regular physical activity reduces the risk of chronic diseases such as heart disease, diabetes, high blood pressure, and even cancer. Other studies also show that maintaining regular physical activity helps improve cardiovascular function and reduce the rate of inflammation in the body, lowering the risk of chronic conditions. Another study by the World Health Organization, WHO, revealed that just 150 minutes of moderate physical activity per week, or 75 minutes of high-intensity activity, can reduce the risk of death from chronic diseases by up to 30%. This shows that physical activity not only helps maintain body flexibility but also helps prevent serious diseases. Physical health and mental health are also closely connected. Exercising regularly not only strengthens the body but also releases happiness hormones like endorphins and serotonin, which help reduce stress, anxiety, and depression. Studies have shown that people who exercise regularly are better at managing stress levels in the body, thereby reducing the risk of cardiovascular disease, diabetes, and neurological disorders. Advice: to maintain good physical health, start with small steps such as walking for 10 to 15 minutes a day, joining gentle exercise classes like yoga or swimming. Remember, simply maintaining a regular exercise routine can help your body stay healthy and increase your lifespan. Sign 2. A balanced diet. A healthy and balanced diet is a crucial factor in maintaining health and extending lifespan. Diet affects not only body weight but also directly impacts cardiovascular health, the immune system, the ability to fight off illness, and energy levels. Scientific studies have shown that diet can have a powerful impact on lifespan. One notable study is the study on the Mediterranean diet, where people consume primarily fish, olive oil, vegetables, fruits, and nuts. Nutrition experts from Harvard University found that this diet can reduce the risk of death from heart disease by up to 25%. The reason is that this diet is rich in antioxidants and unsaturated fats, which help reduce inflammation, improve heart health, and protect cells from free radical damage, reducing the risk of chronic diseases. In addition, another well-known study from Japan showed the connection between diet and longevity. The people of Okinawa, who are famous for their high lifespan, follow a diet primarily consisting of fish, tofu, vegetables, sweet potatoes, and minimal red meat consumption. A study by Okinawa University showed that this diet helps reduce the risk of heart disease, cancer, and other chronic diseases while promoting overall health and longevity. Another important factor is a fiber-rich diet. Research from the National Cancer Institute shows that eating foods high in fiber, such as whole grains, fruits, and vegetables, can help reduce the risk of heart disease, diabetes, and even colorectal cancer. These foods are not only good for digestion but also help regulate body weight and maintain stable energy levels. Advice: to improve your diet, start by adding more fresh, nutritious foods to your meals. Eat more vegetables, fruits, fish, nuts, and whole grains. At the same time, reduce processed foods, fast foods, and foods high in sugar or saturated fats. By adopting a healthy diet, you can not only extend your lifespan but also maintain optimal health throughout your life. Sign 3. Strong social connections. Social connections not only make you feel loved, but they also have a direct impact on your lifespan and mental health. Scientific studies have shown that people who maintain strong social relationships and participate in community activities tend to live longer and suffer from fewer diseases compared to those who live in isolation. A well-known study from Brigham Young University showed that a lack of social connection can reduce your lifespan. Specifically, people who lack social relationships are 50% more likely to die early compared to those with strong social networks. The reason is that social connections help reduce stress, provide emotional support, and bring happiness, which reduces stress hormone levels and improves overall health. Additionally, an 80-year study from Harvard University revealed that those who maintain long-term family and friendship relationships live longer and are less likely to suffer from mental health problems. Those with strong social connections are also less likely to develop heart disease, depression, and anxiety, thanks to the emotional support provided by close relationships. The theory behind the impact of social relationships suggests that humans have a natural need to connect with others. Maintaining close relationships not only makes you feel loved and cared for but also helps you find purpose in life, which is crucial for living a long, healthy life. Advice: make time to meet with family and friends, join clubs, or participate in community activities. In fact, volunteering can also help you expand your social connections and strengthen your ties to the community. Remember, social connections not only help you live longer but also make your life more meaningful. Sign 4. Optimism and positive attitude. An optimistic mindset and positive attitude play an extremely important role in longevity. Numerous scientific studies have shown that individuals who maintain a positive attitude and view life with optimism not only feel happier but also live longer. In fact, the ability to perceive life positively can have a powerful impact on both physical and mental health, reducing the risk of heart disease, stroke, and other chronic conditions. Scientific research on optimism shows that a positive attitude can lower the risk of death and health problems. A long-term study at Harvard University followed over 70,000 women for more than 20 years and found that those with an optimistic outlook had a lower mortality rate and were less likely to experience health problems such as depression, anxiety, and heart disease. Furthermore, positive attitudes can lower risk factors such as high blood pressure and cholesterol, both of which contribute to the development of heart disease. Explaining the impact of optimism on health, studies suggest that optimism can lower cortisol levels, stress hormone, in the body. Cortisol is produced when the body faces stress. Prolonged high levels of cortisol can cause health issues such as heart disease, diabetes, and weaken the immune system. Optimistic people tend to handle stress better, meaning they are less negatively impacted by stress and can mitigate its long-term harm to health. A study by the U.S. National Institutes of Health, NIH, also showed the relationship between optimism and longevity. Optimistic individuals tend to live 7.5 years longer than their pessimistic counterparts. Scientists explain that optimistic people have a stronger immune system, are less likely to suffer from serious illnesses, and recover more quickly when they do fall ill. Advice: to maintain an optimistic attitude, start each day with positive thoughts. You can practice meditation, keep a gratitude journal, or engage in social activities that bring you joy and connection with others. Maintaining a positive attitude will not only help you live a fulfilling life but also increase your chances of a long lifespan. Sign 5. Resilience and stress recovery. Resilience, or the ability to recover from stress, is a crucial factor in longevity. Stress is an inevitable part of life, but how you cope with and recover from stress can significantly affect your overall health and lifespan. People with good resilience are not only able to overcome life's challenges but also maintain consistent physical and mental health. Scientific research on resilience has shown that people with high resilience are less likely to suffer from chronic conditions such as heart disease, high blood pressure, diabetes, and autoimmune diseases. A study from Stanford University found that individuals with strong resilience are at lower risk of developing heart disease and live longer than those who lack resilience. This can be explained by their ability to quickly bring cortisol, stress hormone, levels back to normal, reducing inflammation and maintaining balance in various physiological systems. Resilience and the immune system are also strongly linked. People with high resilience are less likely to suffer from infections, heart disease, or chronic conditions like diabetes. When faced with stress, their bodies can quickly reduce cortisol levels, helping them recover faster and minimizing the negative impact of stress on organs. A study by the University of Michigan also showed that those with good resilience live longer and experience fewer age-related diseases such as Alzheimer's and other neurological conditions. These individuals tend to have strong social connections, maintain a positive outlook, and engage in physical and recreational activities. All these factors help improve resilience and reduce the risk of disease. Advice: to build resilience, practice mindfulness, yoga, or engage in activities that help reduce stress such as walking, swimming, or listening to relaxing music. Additionally, cultivate a strong social support network so that you can share difficulties and receive help when needed. Developing good resilience skills will not only help you overcome challenges in life but also extend your lifespan. Sign 6. Quality sleep. Quality sleep is one of the most important factors in maintaining health and extending life expectancy. Getting enough sleep and having restful sleep helps the body recover, regenerate cells, and restore energy. However, if sleep is disrupted or inadequate, the body doesn't have time to regenerate, leading to a range of serious health problems. Studies on sleep and health have shown a direct relationship between quality sleep and lifespan. A study from the University of California found that poor sleep can increase the risk of diseases such as diabetes, heart disease, high blood pressure, and even cancer. Specifically, people who get insufficient sleep have a higher risk of developing these conditions and tend to have a shorter lifespan. In addition, sleep deprivation can impair immune function, leaving the body more vulnerable to illnesses. It also reduces the activity of cells in the body, accelerating aging. Sleep and chronic conditions. Research has shown that inadequate sleep can lead to increased inflammation in the body, resulting in conditions like heart disease, stroke, and brain-related issues. A study by Johns Hopkins University found that those who sleep less than 6 hours a night have a higher risk of heart disease and stroke. These individuals are also at an increased risk of developing neurological disorders like Alzheimer's and Parkinson's compared to those who get adequate sleep. The theory of sleep and body regeneration explains that deep sleep is a time for the body to repair and regenerate. During sleep, cells in the body are refreshed, muscle tissues are restored, and nerve cells are regenerated. Deep sleep also strengthens memory and improves cognitive ability. If sleep is disrupted, these processes are halted, making it harder for the body to recover effectively. Advice: to improve sleep quality, try to stick to a consistent sleep schedule, going to bed and waking up at the same time every day. Avoid using electronic devices at least an hour before bed, and create a quiet, comfortable sleeping environment. Practice relaxation techniques such as meditation or deep breathing before bed to ensure a restful and uninterrupted sleep. Sign 7. Lifelong learning and creativity. A mindset of continuous learning and creativity is crucial for maintaining mental agility and extending life expectancy. Scientific studies have shown that people who engage in cognitive activities and participate in creative pursuits not only live longer but also reduce their risk of neurological diseases such as Alzheimer's and Parkinson's. Those who consistently seek new learning opportunities and try out new activities tend to maintain a flexible and healthy brain. Research from Yale University has found that individuals who engage in creative activities such as painting, playing music, learning a new language, or working on artistic projects are better able to maintain their memory and cognitive abilities throughout life. This explains why many older adults can keep their minds sharp and are less likely to suffer from cognitive decline. The theory of creativity and longevity suggests that creative activities stimulate neural cells in the brain and create new connections. This helps slow the aging process of the brain and protects it from degeneration. Researchers also point out that when we engage in creative activities, the brain produces neurotransmitters like dopamine and serotonin, which help reduce stress and improve mood. A study from Boston University found that people who engage in creative and lifelong learning activities tend to live longer and experience fewer age-related diseases such as Alzheimer's and Parkinson's. These individuals also maintain sharp cognitive function and mental flexibility throughout their lives. Advice: seek out opportunities for learning each day, whether it's picking up a new skill, reading, taking online courses, or trying creative hobbies like drawing, writing, or playing a musical instrument. These activities not only bring joy but also help keep your brain constantly challenged and growing. As we conclude this video, one thing is clear: your lifespan isn't just determined by genetics or chance. It's shaped by the choices you make every single day. From staying active and eating a balanced diet to nurturing strong relationships and keeping your mind engaged, these are all actionable steps that can add years to your life and life to your years. Now that you know these 7 signs that predict how long you'll live after 70, it's time to take charge of your own health and well-being. Don't wait for tomorrow to start making changes. The best time to begin is right now. By focusing on physical health, adopting a wholesome diet, and building strong social connections, you're not only investing in your future, you're creating a life that's full of vitality, happiness, and purpose. It's never too late to start, and every small change you make today can have a profound impact on your tomorrow. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. We'll continue bringing you insights and tips that can help you live a healthier and longer life. Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. Let's keep this conversation going and support each other on the journey to aging gracefully and living fully. Thanks for watching, and remember, your best years are still ahead of you.